let's go for the first question. This is the one from Alicia. And she's asking basically what is double opt-ins and why is it important? All right. So double opt-ins is a process in email marketing. They have single opt-ins and double opt-ins. All right. Single opt-in means when you subscribe to a particular newsletter, then immediately you will start receiving emails from the organization or whoever runs the newsletter, for example. A double opt-in is a two-step process whereby the moment you subscribe, you will receive an email confirming a second email, an email that comes in and says, hey, do you want to confirm your email address, or do you want to confirm that you want to receive emails from me? All right. So double opt-in is basically what we call a secondary consent, right? That allows the users to confirm that they really want to receive it. And an example of it would be something like this. Like I do double opt-ins, and mostly is for new subscribers. So there are two different, and you can actually customize. And one of the things I would recommend is your double opt-ins should be customized to the newsletters that you have, or either to the link magnet, for example. All right. So somebody is interested, you put up a link magnet, okay, and somebody is interested in the topic to download that particular link magnet or gated content, for example, and then you would want to send a double opt-in to one, either confirm their email, or which is in this example, these two examples here, or to confirm that they want to receive emails from you or future emails from you. So what it requires is they will require to click a link, all right, which is a button or either a link, a text link, and that basically confirms that, okay, I'm okay to receive emails from you. Okay, so that's what double opt-in does now. Why is it important? Okay. Oh, by the way, so once you click on the double opt-in, you will have obviously a thank you, a message, for example, a thank you message, not an email, but a thank you message, and you can be creative with it, right? Because it is almost like a first impression, So you want to set the tone as to, are you a fun person? Are you a serious person? If you're B2B, obviously you will want to position yourself as an authority, for example. So your double opt-in content and your double opt-in thank you page, for example, should ideally reflect that. Okay, let me see. Okay, all right. So I'm just checking on my comments. And so why double opt-ins? One is because you want to use it for new subscribers, people who have, basically came across your link magnet or came across a post that you have inviting them to join your newsletters, for example. So they're new to you, and you want to basically apply this to your new subscribers. Existing subscribers is fine; they're already on your list. So whatever promotion or campaign or whatever link magnets, you may not, you shouldn't, it's not necessary for you to do the double opt-in process. Okay. So the second thing is it allows your subscribers to reconfirm, whether they really want to receive emails from you. Okay. And this is important because you only want to send emails to people who really want to hear from you anyways. Otherwise, anybody who subscribe, and sometimes they forget, and human beings nowadays, we have a very short memory span. There's so many things to sign up, so many things to read, for example. Sometimes they forget, even within that 24 hours period, they sometimes forget what they subscribe to. So the double opt-in emails allows them to actually reconsider and whether they want to really receive emails from you. And you, like I say, you want to send to people who are really interested in what you have to say. Okay. And then the third one, okay, this is also very important. It also helps to verify whether the email address is genuine. Okay, for example, let's say I look at a newsletter that I'm interested in. I key in my address, for example, andrew@gmail.com. Okay, but typo errors happen. Sometimes I've seen subscribers who type in Gmail without an L, Gmail without an A, for example. Okay. So what it does is, for example, if I type in andrew@gmail without an L.com, okay, and it goes into your system, and because you don't do double opt-ins, your system automatically, if you have automation, for example, set, they will continue to your ESP will continue to send emails to them based on the schedule that you set. And obviously, if you have a significant list, you won't be going to check every single email. And what happens is then you realize maybe a couple of days later that you have a lot of bounce email. Okay. And the reason why bounce email is because there's no such email service called GMAI without the L.com. Okay. So when you have double opt-in, and if somebody keys in the wrong address, or sometimes they use, for example, a burner email address, which is basically for one-time use. And if they don't check the emails, then very likely that subsequent emails that you send, they will probably won't open or engage with your emails anyway. Right? So the double opt-in allows you to basically check whether the email is genuine and capture it at the front before you start sending the rest of the emails. Okay, which then leads to helping you to keep your email list clean, because end of the day, you want to, like I say, you want to send emails to people who really wants to receive them from you. And when you capture upfront any typo errors or any burner emails, for example, that people don't respond, okay, then you have then eventually over time, you basically build a clean set of email addresses, okay? And obviously it helps you with email deliverability. Like I said, for example, if you don't check your emails and you don't deploy the opt-in, for example, then over time you have a lot of bounce email, because those emails, the email address basically don't exist. All right, so you're going to bounce back, and your ISPs will then look at you and says, and basically reduce your sender domain reputation, and you know it is basically an impression that you give to them that you don't care about your list, and very likely that you either buy the list from somewhere else, and you don't clean them, you don't check them, and that's why there's a lot of high bounce rate. Okay, so generally these are the 5 points why, Alicia, why a double opt-in is advisable. Okay, and especially if you're serious about email marketing. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so there's some examples. For example, I have this opt-in, also called this form to sign up, a program that I do, which I send 365, basically a subject line a day to my subscribers for 365 days, right? So there's a form, obviously, where I collect, and then if I promote it to social media, I promote it to YouTube, for example, and they will come to this page, they will key in, for example, their email address and their first name, okay? And first name is necessary because it allows me to personalize the email to a certain extent. And I also have deployed, for example, a recapture, which is basically to prevent spam or bots, right, to basically auto-subscribe. And it's going to mess up your list. So recapture, which is basically, I'm not a robot tick, it would require a human being to actually interact to click. So at least you know to a certain extent that the person who sends or subscribes to your list is actually a human being. So that's one way of doing it. Another way of, so just to blow up, and this is what you have. This is the component, a simple component of form. I just want the email address and also the first name. And then there's the recapture form included. Alternatively, you can also have a little tick at the bottom, right? And this one allows you to basically state that, what you do with the emails, okay? And this is also a good practice upfront before they submit their email address. And this is basically is a GDPR compliant requirement. Unless if you don't send, you don't have subscribers from the Europe region and all those things, then you don't have to worry too much. But I would recommend that you implement this nevertheless, because it also gives them another chance to confirm that they really want to receive emails from you, and to confirm that they've read that you will not do anything with their email addresses, anything funny with the email address except sending emails, you sending emails to them. Okay. So there are two ways of doing it. Now, the thing is you need to know is you're going to put it in context. For example, I would deploy something like this with a tick if I'm doing a lead magnet. Okay. So if I'm doing, let's say, the previous one, which is this one, where I'm already stating upfront that I'm going to send you an email a day on email subject lines for the next 365. then you will know that definitely there will be emails coming from me, right? So in this case, I do not have to do tick, that little tick box, and I just need to make sure that you are not a robot or a spam bot. Okay, so it depends on the context, where you want to collect your, or how you want to collect your emails, the source of it. Then you can either do either one of this. But end of the day, the tick for general use is something that I would recommend that you do it. Okay. Hi, and thanks for watching. If you need my help to set up your email marketing engine for your business, just click on the link here and you see a list of services that will help you grow your leads and sales and also increase your profits through emails. I'm looking forward to working with you soon.